Today's episode is brought to you by House of Cuts Barbershop. That's right. If you need a crispy lineup, fresh fade, or a totally even beard trim, go ahead and book your appointment with Mustafa Speller at House of Cuts Barbershop, located at 410 North 7th Street, Wilmington, North Carolina.
Hey ladies, you are more than welcome to book your appointment for all your haircut and hair care needs. House of Cuts offers a wide variety of services, including steam rest facials and black charcoal masks to remove impurities from the skin.
So make sure that you tap in with the Master Barber at House of Cuts, located at 410 North 7th Street, Wilmington, North Carolina. Call them up, 910-431-3365. That's 910-431-3365.
Classy and nasty. Yeah, you know the deal, and they still throwing $100 bills, and they still
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
Energy, first of all.
Hey,
energy.
they got me turned already.
Energy.
And those 4 shots of tequila.
Yeah, oh yeah. How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Word. Welcome to Talk Spicy.
Where we don't know how to talk nicely. I'm the lit one, Rick.
And I am the groundbreaking Gladdy.
Yes.
Gladdy?
Y'all really do
Glad.
just turn me up.
Which one am I today?
I won't say them.
I'm Gladdy. Okay.
Okay.
Do-rag Gladdy?
Yeah, do-rag glad.
Word.
Do-rag glad.
Glizzy Glad. New nickname
Word.
alert.
Word. Listen, we got somebody in the building. Listen, bro. You can compare this man to, I'm just going to say it, bro. Whatever come with it, it could come with it, bro.
Who?
Eminem.
Oh, facts. Facts. Easy.
I'm not saying he sounds like that.
At all.
What I was saying was, this man is better than Eminem. Mm-hmm. That's what I was saying. Mm-hmm. Feel me? As far as versatility, substance, it's cool to be able to bibbity, but this man can give you all of the shit.
Not bippity boppity boo.
Yeah, the skibbity doo dah, the bibbity bop. What was it?
Skibbity bop.
Two pieces with the bit. That's cool. That's cool, but
Scat my way out of it.
This guy right here can really sing you a super love note. This guy right here can go and grab the guitar and play the song while he's singing the song to you. This man can put the guitar down and outbar you. This man can get on stage with just the mic and a light and outperform you.
Talk to him.
Like, bro, you can't. It's levels to this shit, bro.
Talk to him,
He's
babe.
on that level, bro.
Talk to him.
Feel me? Introduce your mother. Listen, bro. Go ahead and give him that shit, bro. Tell him who I got today.
Hey, look, first of all, I just want to say shout out to Glad.
Appreciate that.
Shout out to Talk Spicy, man. Y'all in here getting me hyped as hell. Can I cuss? I meant to ask that early on.
Talk Spicy,
bitch,
bro.
we lit.
Yeah, bitch, we lit.
So my name is Dirty White, Dirty fucking White. The F is for phenomenal, and also for go fuck yourself. I'm in the building with Talk Spicy TV. I'm here with my man's TVM Killa.
Yeah.
What he is saying, honestly, the biggest compliment out of that entire list, because classical, music in a classical sense is one thing. Music in a traditional sense is one thing. But I think the biggest compliment in that whole list was when you get on fucking stage. I've seen a million rappers do this. When you get on stage and you rap over your song, and 90% of your performances, you just and ad-libbing and fucking off and saying a little punchline every 5 minutes.
You could have just played the song. Are you
Get on your rap shit, bro. That's for all y'all rappers. I'm about sick and tired of seeing it, really. You got me turned up off that one compliment.
Real though.
If you're going to rap, go rap, dog. Like, go
Deadass.
rap. I want to hear you spit it.
Yeah.
Or get out the fucking way.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Talk
it.
spicy.
That's it. That's
Get
it.
out
That's
the
all.
fucking
That's
way.
my
Welcome
little
to the
PS.
show,
That's my little
y'all.
PSE.
Y'all
If you
can
rap
tell by
over
the
your
energy.
songs at a showcase, you might be a whack rapper.
Me and Dirty White about to redo Renegade. Fuck it.
Renegade.
Run it.
I'm with it.
If y'all know what Renegade is.
Renegade.
Y'all
And
know
they're
who's
not
a
talking
renegade.
about the
Nah, that's some new school
not
shit.
what they're
Wait,
talking about.
that's not
We
what
about
we
to go
talking
crazy.
Renegade.
Word, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah,
Just
we
to
about to go
clarify.
We
crazy
live in a
on this
TikTok age, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
yeah,
you gotta
no,
clarify.
on some real
shit.
talk.
For real.
Oof, man, what's
Yeah.
good though? What's been
Hey,
good? What
what's
are
up
we
with
doing?
you, bro?
What are we doing?
Finally,
We
we're
drinking?
able to-
Y'all drinking? What you got? You gonna drink through the mask? Man, you gonna
Nah.
spill that shit on yourself?
Hold on. It's a self-made filter. It's a filter. I feel you.
The silky smooth, baby. Silky smooth. I'll still get run through the masses.
Twice purified. All right,
Amen,
that's
boy.
that
Yeah.
reverse osmosis.
It's
boy.
like a Brita mask.
A Brit-
Yeah. Hey.
This man breathes
Somebody
spicy.
gonna
Fuck
buy
it.
that
Get
shit.
it how you living, boy.
Matter of fact, pay him. Pay the man.
Pay the motherfucker.
For real though.
Hey, look.
So tell.
We
I
happy to
want
be
you
here.
to tell the people, us too, bro, and we happy to have you.
Yeah, no doubt.
Appreciate the both of you for coming. Feel me?
no doubt.
And I appreciate you for being the real one and holding him down and accepting. You feel me? The
Exactly.
situation
That's
at
what it's
hand,
about.
and
Yeah.
feel me, and uplifting the situation at hand because you don't. Like I said in the last interview, you don't find shit like that.
Unity.
Feel me? Like for real, bro. You don't find that. Everybody want to be the one in front. However we put these shirts, but whatever. You feel me? Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, no doubt.
Feel me? Tell the
Well, you got the here's.
Leave it.
tell the people a little bit about like where you from.
So I'm an interesting story. I'm gonna keep it short. It's really
Very interesting.
it's crazy how the universe comes together. Like I don't know if y'all believe in like the exchange of energies or like you know what I'm saying, how everything
I
kind of
definitely
equals out. You know what I'm saying? Like the energy that you get, is the energy that you give. You know, et cetera, and it just kind of ties into the whole thing because I'm actually like a farm boy, like dead ass. Like I was raised out where men are men and sheeps are scared. No, I'm just fucking with you. But I'm for real. Like it's I grew up on a chicken farm, man. I grew up on a we farmed and hoed the beans, and I mean you the type of shit your granny would talk to you about. You know what I mean? Like hoeing beans
Throwing
and like
corn and all of
growing,
that.
shucking corn and the whole shit, bro. So classically trained from like a younger age. Only took like a year or so of piano lessons, but took music really, really seriously from real young. But in no way, shape, or form promoted myself. Like I was performing in churches, I'm performing at weddings, getting paid for some stuff. You know what I mean? Occasionally, like doing just events for everybody, but never going. Here's me. Here's my body of work. Go purchase it.
It was all for Jesus.
Never caring about that. Well, initially, yeah, and then after that, it was for the love of the music. There was some years where music was literally just therapy. I mean,
No,
Yeah,
that's
to
a
keep
fact.
me from
I can vouch for
you know what I'm saying, knocking myself off basically at some points in times. And I
How
know
old
y'all,
were
and
you
I know
when
y'all
that
feel
started?
that. What?
Music and getting into performing or
So strictly speaking, I was actually performing like singing shit like Jesus Loves Me and Amazing Grace like at 6 or 7 years old, like in church. I was probably 18 or 19 the first time I ever stepped in a recording booth
and like started creating
and
your
actually
own.
cared about making a
Your
recording
own,
of
your
anything.
own,
Now I had already had original songs that I performed for people. I had a song that I wrote at 19 that didn't get recorded until a year and a half ago, dude. Like I've got some songs that are decades old that have just you don't ever think twice about it. Stuff you take for granted. I wrote this, and everybody's like, you perform it for somebody. Like it's a song called Reasons. It's out now. I mean, you can go listen to it. It's dropped last year, but it's got a video on YouTube. Like a couple, like 25,000, I think, or something on it right now. But it's it's decent. But it's completely piano like ballad shit. It's not it ain't like you said. It ain't no gang shit. It ain't no nothing. It's literally just straight up me and a grand piano, some Bruno Mars type shit. But that's kind of where like I'm talking about the exchange of energy kind of comes around because me growing up in Christian music and religion were like hand in hand. You can't separate that. And specifically when it applies to singing, because I was writing rhymes as young as 13 or 14. Like I was that kid, you know what I mean? As corny as it sounds, you little group of kids, like, oh, he raps. You know how middle school kids are. Oh, you spit? I was that kid, you know what I mean? Oh, he raps bars, you know what I mean? Like I didn't know shit about recording or microphones or any of that shit. I just knew that poetry, which is something that I had already previously done in a religious sense,
Which is so crazy.
poetry could be put to music, and that's what blew my fucking mind about hip-hop when I first learned about it, because two
can do
things that I
whatever
had
to it.
currently kept very much isolated from each other, poetry and actual music.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I'm realizing bar play is like, that's what
what it
hip-hop is
is.
all about, you know what I mean? Like,
Which is also crazy to look at it from your standpoint on the universe. How you say like, you was doing this at such a young age, but nobody was. It wasn't whatever the thing to be doing. Like, oh, you rap. Like you said, oh, you rap. Like, oh, and growing up where I grew up at, like that was
the shit.
like, oh shit, like
was
everybody in the lunchroom, you feel me?
happening, right.
Grinding, all that type. You feel me? Everybody in the lunchroom, like it's so crazy, like to hear everybody's view on how their perspective.
Hip-hop
is.
How it all
changed
ended
our
up coming
life.
together.
That's good shit. Like you feel me? And I appreciate certain shit like that.
Hip hop changed my life, bro. Hip hop literally changed my
Mine
fucking
too.
life.
As it does for us all.
Bro, hip hop is like the biggest, like I feel like uniter of peoples like across the world. They doing trap music in India right now, bro.
Yeah.
Like they doing
Tokyo
trap
is
music,
crazy.
you know what I'm saying? Like
UK,
oh god,
Japan,
everywhere.
shit
Swahili.
out of control.
I be on YouTube looking at people out here doing drill music in Swahili. Can't understand a word,
The
but them
actual-
boys spitting.
The actual
like a
actual drill music, right?
Came from UK.
Came from UK.
Think about
it's
that.
called UK drill. Look, these people did this first, but as America always does,
gimme. We
Give
gonna
me
try
that
this. We
shit.
gonna try this.
It's
Let me
our
try
shit,
it. Let me
you feel
try
me?
it. Hold my beer.
You feel
Stimmy
me?
that.
Then we birthed the Bobby Smurdas and 5 Foreigns, and you feel me? And shit like that just happened. Like, bro, these people over there been doing that. Feel me? And that's really what I've been trying to tap into.
Which
them
is
guys.
crazy, but here's the thing though, because like my fan base is UK.
Yeah.
Right? So like my producer is also UK, so he gave me a bunch of drill beats, and he said if you're gonna do a drill album, just bring it back to the UK.
For real.
So I'm trying to be the link.
He's gonna put out a drill
to
album.
say like, yo,
You got
let's
your
get-
passport?
This is us paying homage.
course.
Let's go.
You know
And
what
I
I'm
said,
saying?
let's
Like,
go.
Let's go.
No,
This is us paying homage.
this isn't a game.
What you
No,
mean?
I'm
We're
trying to
making
go
eye
to London.
contact.
I'm trying to go to
know it's
London.
not a
Hopping
game.
on the plane.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
Listen,
Yes.
and listen, I'll be a bishop on the chessboard. You feel me? I'll be a bishop. You feel me?
Let's go.
It's just I'm willing to do whatever I need to do to make
Exactly.
everything happen like it's supposed to
Facilitate the win.
Yeah.
Listen,
It's
with
called
that being
executive
said, shout out
productions, by the way.
Swerving Beats. That's
Right.
my producer over in UK. KSLDN. He's also a very hard artist right now who helped hook me up and like build my fan base. And we got a lot of songs coming out soon.
Take that mask off.
All right, look, I'm sorry. Look, okay, look. Is this better? All right, look.
don't.
All right, look, fuck it. Look, it's been hard for me to get a drink. And look, the real reason I did is because I had a pimple up here too. So I ain't really trying to show my blemishes like that. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Bro,
You a drill rapper.
I'm a drill rapper. No, I'm a
can't
drill
be worried
rapper
about
now.
pimples,
Listen, no, that's the thing. I'm a method actor.
hold on. Not a blemish.
It's a blemish. Yeah, it's a blemish. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro said he about to be on the cover.
When you
of
gonna drop
Ebony.
that drill album, man? Once I get rid of this
GQ.
pimple, dog.
Once I get
can't
rid of this
even do
pimple,
it.
I'll be good. I'll be
I
out
can't
there
even do it. Once I get this
But no, yeah,
pimple
shout out to
gone.
the UK.
Right.
That's where my whole fan base is. You know what I
fuck with
mean?
the UK.
My producer, Swerving Beats.
Shout
you
out
know
to
what I mean?
DJ
He
Sin.
made everything. DJ Sin 24/7.
Boom
He gets
sound,
his
baby.
numbers, like
Woo.
radio spins. We're on there 24/7 every day.
Hey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, shout out the Boom Sound Factory. Like, if it wasn't for UK, I wouldn't be here today.
Yeah,
Where you
dead
from?
ass. Dead ass.
We're here, actually 2 blocks down, Fifth and Campbell.
Okay.
Vivian Campbell?
Yeah, my grandma's at the Pink House.
Hometown
Oh,
hero.
27.
Look, after you
So
turn
you-
25, you be forgetting
Hey,
shit.
don't
on
care
God,
anywhere.
on God.
So
Hey,
look,
I don't care
ask
anywhere.
me.
You from Vivian Campbell?
Yeah,
So and you 27.
yeah,
So you should have heard of 1090.
yes.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, we were just
Yeah,
talking about
definitely.
You don't know, and let me
Look, our
on.
previous,
Hey,
you know.
let
go
me
ahead.
interject. Let me interject real quick because we talking about like top 5 dead or alive, all this crazy shit.
Don't put me in
Top
five. Don't do
5,
that.
top
Don't do
5.
that.
Well, what I was gonna say
You
is
gotta
as
do-
far as top 5, as far as like people that
You know.
I was introduced to even
Introduced
because
to,
you got to think about you got to think the progression like from you know what I'm saying like you said from the other side of like somebody's perspective. For me, hip hop was something that once again was kind of disconnected. I was listening to rappers that were on the radio, that were on streaming streaming services and whatever. It wasn't until I started taking my career seriously that I started getting on stages with rappers. That's a whole different dynamic, bro. When you start realizing there's already a pre-existing infrastructure and a pre-existing culture in your area that you had no clue of, bro. I learned so much from the first, and that's where 1090 comes in. When I first started rapping, y'all's names was the names. When I used to ask people, like, who do I, you know what I'm saying? Who do I get on the show with? Like, who do I open for? Who do I get a feature from? Push. The first motherfucker I ever paid a dime for to get on the track with me, bro. Went in, goddamn down there at Greenfield.
Yeah.
Gave him his money, and he smoked my motherfucking ass.
Shout out to Push,
Hey,
man.
oh, shout out to Push, bro.
Yeah.
He shit on he said Louis belt right next to the ratchet. I was done. I was cooked. And people said it too, because I put it on SoundCloud. I wasn't even distributed yet. I didn't even have no Apple Music, no Spotify at that point in time. I was on SoundCloud exclusively. I put that shit up, comment after comment, bro. He smoked you on your shit, bro. He cooked your ass.
Done.
And I'm feeling all self-conscious.
Nah.
Came back with a
That's the
vengeance.
art. That's
and
the
that's
art
why
of
I'm
it.
sitting at this table
It's a
right here. Is
game.
because of 1090, because of people, him,
I appreciate
and
that,
you,
for real.
and damn Johnny. You know Johnny.
Yeah,
You know people names that were out here that was the go-to.
Yeah.
I'm not in or New Orleans, so me to say, oh, Lil Wayne's who I look up to, To an extent, absolutely. That's who inspired me to want to rap. That's one of my top 5, obviously. Dwayne Michael Carter Jr.
Was that Lil Wayne?
But we talking about Wilmington. We talking about the port hip hop, port hip hop. When I came out here, port. You know what I'm saying? And this was the list. And y'all was on that list, bro. People started telling me, nah, these the motherfuckers right here, and they Fuzz. You know what I'm saying? Like King Solomon.
I take my
like,
shit serious,
bro.
Yes.
You got. You
like,
supposed
I don't
to.
play like.
Supposed to.
If a motherfucker pay me for a feature,
I'm gonna cook you, bro. Oh,
that's
God.
my objective.
Thank you.
Sorry,
I'm
but
gonna
not
make you
sorry.
feel bad.
Listen,
I'm not putting out
that's
trash.
my objective.
They're not gonna put your verse out.
I'm not putting out trash. Like,
listen,
uninvited.
Time again.
They're not gonna put your
they
verse
don't
out.
put that shit out.
Man, bro,
you feel me? Like
it goes with the brand.
Bro, I done had people take me off of the song.
Of course,
And it can't be because I didn't do good. Because motherfuckers didn't want to. I'm telling you.
How many features do we have where people just
take
hold
you
them?
off that shit?
They no, they don't take it off. They just don't air the song. They don't even want to disrespect us. They don't even want to disrespect us by even releasing it. It's just like,
which is fucked up because
I peeped that.
Which is fucked up because the song that you so scared of putting out, this is really a sparring session for me.
And it's still your song.
Like I was really just practicing on your shit.
practice.
Well, here's my thing too. If you'd have done any type of research on me before you submitted this shit,
Yeah.
you would have known I was a lobster pot. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cook you.
And that's another reason. Look, this is a small commercial. Look, that's another reason I like ghostwriting and all that type of stuff. So if you need that type of stuff or want that type of stuff, then hit me up. Talkspicy.tv. You feel me? Hit me up and we'll get to that. But that's the era I come from.
Yeah,
you feel
no
me?
doubt, no doubt.
And I can obviously tell.
You know what the
that
problem
you
is though with ghostwriting for people that I found? Is I tried to ghostwrite a verse for somebody one time and I've never tried it since. They couldn't rap the goddamn verse. You ever have that happen? Have you ever written for anybody and they couldn't rap the shit?
Yes.
Even after I rap it to them 6 times,
So
and
this
they
is
like,
what I
you said,
learned.
what now? And I'm like,
this is what I learned.
I just rapped this
You
shit.
got to teach them like kindergartners. You feel me, right?
that's
I'm gonna
patience.
make you a reference track. You
That
definitely
requires
have that
patience.
patience.
And
I can rap the verse after I wrote it.
I'm gonna rap this shit how I hear it
in my head.
and you listen to it however many times you need to listen to it and tweak it how in your with your attitude. That's how you do it, and you get that out the way. You feel me? And whatever. You feel me? And people might give you backlash, but y'all listen to Beyonce.
yes.
Oh yeah.
Y'all listen to Cardi B.
Yeah.
But they can do it.
Y'all
though.
listen
That's the
to
thing. That's the
no.
difference.
Everybody can do it.
And
We
see-
can't just limit
Hold
people
on,
to
that's
doing
see,
that.
that's
Not
not true.
everybody
This
can
is
do it.
me.
If everybody could do it,
This
it would
is
happen.
coming
Make
from
it
somebody
sound.
who wasn't writing music, who wasn't whatever. But I am a performer. I know I
Exactly.
love music. I know how to I just know how to do it.
Right,
So if you give me this and I hear the beat, I can make it work.
You gonna figure it out.
Yes,
Exactly.
you
But
can't
that's because
make
you have a musical IQ.
Yeah,
Exactly.
which I mean, I
What she had to
guess.
tap into.
You
She
have
didn't
to
know.
be able to
She
do
didn't-
what you just
exactly.
described.
But that's
didn't
what
know.
I'm saying. Like that isn't something I don't feel like anyway. You can make somebody be an artist or a
you can't.
performer,
No.
or
That's why I'm saying
whether
it's a problem.
you write perfect shit,
Exactly.
and
Not
literally
everybody
give
can
them the
perform.
formula. That's not gonna.
You're not
that's
about to
gonna
write
work.
God
No.
level bars and try to get Caillou to rap the shit. Like it's not gonna happen.
That's not
you know
gonna
what I'm
work.
saying?
That's not gonna work.
Because I actually am a ghostwriter, and like my thing is like what I like is to be able to write from somebody else's perspective. So like I'll go through and like do the research to archive their entire their discography,
That's
understand
the
what they
secret.
like,
How they
wanna
rap.
pick up on their
Maybe
like,
that's a
keywords,
good
everything,
idea. Yeah, maybe that's what I didn't do.
This is
I didn't
this is
look
free
at-
game right now. If you really want to get in with somebody and like
Man.
literally have them on repeat, and then like that's actually where the bag comes from. Like
Trust me.
I got a
Man.
repeat
I
offender.
know,
You're like, oh my god, can you make me another hit? Of course I can. I'll do this shit in my sleep.
Definitely.
Right.
Definitely.
Become
This is
one-on-one.
this is what I want to do.
Yes.
Like I don't care about like being the
Being
main
the center,
rapper,
yeah.
being
Right,
on TV.
right.
Like I don't care, but as long as we can bring this money in, whoever's around me, say this shit.
Right.
The fuck, like say this shit, bro. I
Here's
don't
what you
give
need
a
to do.
fuck. Long as we can get them checks, that's the bottom line. You feel me?
The only issue I have is like when you write them a hit song and then they come back to you and try to downgrade it 24/7.
Yeah, I don't get that too often because I only write for a select group of people.
Well, that's another
Like, I
problem. You got to pick who you write for.
Exactly,
Exactly.
because I'm not
Clientele.
playing. I'm not playing. Like you get what I'm saying? Like,
The
I'm
dude,
not
the
playing.
dude, this verse that I'm
Like,
talking about, the dude
yeah.
that I was writing for, if you had heard his music before, I should have known fucking better.
You knew.
Like I done
I
had,
wrote him a verse and he was like, he
Yeah,
couldn't get
shit
through
on
4
you,
lines
like,
of it. I'm
yeah.
like, dog, you got to breathe here and here and here. He like, you said what?
like I done wrote
It was
songs
over.
for people, right? And I'm dropping song. I done wrote songs for artists, and I'm dropping reference tracks. You know what I'm saying? And while I'm dropping a couple of times, while I'm dropping the reference track, it's been other artists in the studio, but they don't know that this. You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
they're like, damn, like yo, you should keep that song like that. Yo, that song's so
That's
hard.
hard.
You should
Right.
drop that.
People
I'm
say
like,
that all the
no.
time, like,
Wait till
no.
you see who's about to drop this song. Like
It's not for me.
it's more.
Yeah,
Yeah, you feel me?
exactly.
But people so egoed up. Like bro, I don't give a fuck.
I don't, man. We're here for the bag. That's it.
Feel me? If you got something that I can say that you see for a broader,
Right.
you get what I'm saying?
A vision.
I'm comfortable with who I am,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
it don't matter. I don't care, bro.
You're not gonna
Like,
trip on it.
Yeah,
Right.
that's just
no doubt.
that's just hip hop
No
to
doubt.
me.
Yeah.
Now when it comes to battles and shit, I'm not taking nobody's shit.
No.
When it come to me battling, like battle rapping and shit like that,
Nah. Yeah.
Sit
Are
back
y'all
right
into
there.
battle rap?
The arena's different though. The arena's
yeah,
different.
you feel
Arena's
me?
different.
Kinda.
Different players.
It's more of a. It's kind of a casual attraction. Like I watch it because I'm impressed by bar play, and that is one great place to see unrealistic, ridiculous bar
what
play.
the
It's battle
fuck?
rap is fucking amazing. But I'm also very, very heavily musical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see
So
that 'cause
without
you-
chord
I done seen you
changes,
play
without
like
a
4
progression,
different
without a chord
instruments.
progression or some sort of a something, I have a tendency to get bored. Is my point. My ADHD start kicking in. So some of the rap battles be entertaining enough where I'm like Daylight, for instance. I think you
Daylight's
heard of
crazy.
Daylight. I actually got the chance to meet bruh in Atlanta when I was down there for AC3 or A3C, however the fuck you say it. He was mad cool, but like as far as like being a hardcore battle rap fan,
Yeah.
like to where I can just snap off like that and name people. He listens to honestly way more battle rap than I did. You remember Psycha?
Yeah.
Psycha used to listen to a whole
Did he
bunch of
really?
battle rap. Yeah, he used to play. You remember Psycha?
Yeah.
You remember Psycha? He threw the black light party at Calico that one time. It was like lit as fuck.
The
We threw a
best
black
one. I
light.
think I
We
went
threw a
to that.
black light party at
'Cause I
Calico
wanted to
one
go to
time.
something like that.
Psycha was
We
around
just
here.
had
talking
a
about
conversation.
rage and shit.
Yeah.
Shouts to
Psycha.
Shout out to
Psycha.
Calico
Shout
Room.
out to
And
Calico.
Calico
Shout out to
Room.
Mary.
R.I.P. to
Shout
Calico
out to
Room.
Mary
What you
for
mean?
sure.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we love you.
We used to turn that hoe
Yeah.
out. Big bad, big bad.
For real.
Word.
Now
We-
the only hip hop venue is Morning Glory.
For real.
That's it.
For
Literally.
real. I love that place so much because I work in the office at my job. We had our Christmas party there. I was like, this shit is lit. Let's just go down here. Hell yeah.
Calico, man. I
Is
feel
that
like
ain't that where you had your first show?
That's where I performed. Yes.
I feel like they're
Your
trying
first
to.
performance.
A lot of the Wilmingtonians though. Calico Room was the one who really like saw it through. Like I'm there too. Mine was a juggling gypsy, unfortunately.
No. Juggling Gypsy is good. I love juggling.
I love
That's my
Gypsy.
shit.
Yeah.
And it's
That was my
low
very-
like that's
That was my very
shit,
first performance
bro.
ever.
my
Was
shit.
at the
They
Gypsy.
I
need
love it.
to like reignite that.
They
that-
have with a different genre.
I feel like I ain't gonna go into that. We could talk about that off camera, but you know,
Right.
I feel like they comfortable.
They are comfortable.
Whatever they got
Yeah,
going on,
he's
they're
right.
comfortable.
They're
They don't
comfortable.
care if you come or not.
No,
Eh,
yeah, no, definitely.
no homo, if necessary.
Eh.
They
Phrasing.
It's
Phrasing.
not bad though. You know what I
Phrasing.
mean? Technically, it don't have to be homo. You know what I mean?
don't- you know,
Hey,
that's
look.
that's for the homos or whatever.
Oh
Whoever
my
need
God.
No homo for the
whoever
homos.
need to say no.
If you're homo, no
First
homo,
of all,
dog.
Talk Spicy TV accepts
there an edit?
everybody in the LGBTQ
Obviously.
community.
PR kicking in.
But that's obviously because we're the only podcast that has had a
PR
whole
kicking in.
sector on that.
Don't the
So-
baby
That's
this
a fact.
motherfucker now.
That's
Let's
a fact. That's a fact. Look back at our first,
this is-
like
don't-
shit.
yeah.
A lot of our, we did like 5 episodes on.
The whole point
that
of Talk
type shit,
Spicy
so
is we
I'm
talking,
just
dog.
saying, yeah,
We
we just talking
talking.
spicy,
We
but
talk-
I
we
had
talking.
to throw that in there.
We can
'cause
say what the fuck we want
people
on
get
this.
God.
canceled for
right
no
Oh, God.
reason.
No,
Man,
any
look.
reason nowadays, I'm scared as a
Yeah,
bitch.
so you see why I threw that in there.
Hey, don't say bitch. That's offensive.
But you
Right.
really
No, it
can't
ain't.
cancel us because we're independent.
This is also
That's
true.
also
You gonna
true.
cancel her? You gonna cancel
you can't
me?
cancel
Right.
us.
You gonna fire the best
no-
person alive?
Nobody for real. Don't nobody own us. So.
Brown bacon.
You can't cancel somebody who cuts their own shit.
For real. Like, fuck, y'all can't cancel us.
No.
bro. We
Y'all
can say
wild as
whatever.
hell.
We just respect everything.
Yeah,
yeah.
I just
Yeah.
had to throw that out there for my people.
Nah, she's important. She's important. That's important. That's why she on the show right
Exactly.
there.
Yeah, thank you.
Right there. Mop it up, cause we gonna spill something eventually.
Somebody gotta be here in PR. You know
Fix
what I mean?
that shit.
Sure fuck not gonna be me. Especially dealing with you.
Hey,
You
we
should have
gonna-
known better,
'Cause
right?
listen.
You keep it a
We gonna
buck.
make
As
this
soon as
shit
Jamie
look
saw us at the
real.
door, he was
I
just
don't
like,
know if I don't know if I said talk spicy before anybody. I feel like I only heard like one person say they talk spicy before I started using that term.
Right.
platform.
Like phrase. Like you
Yeah,
get me? No,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
I'm talking
Or
about
he's
I
just
was
saying
doing
for the
this.
platform.
Yeah, I was
Just saying
no,
the-
talk
oh, okay,
spicy.
okay.
Like,
And
Just the
battling,
phrase.
all that. Like,
okay.
oh, you talking spicy. Like, we done been in the crib and that's like, oh, you want to be spicy. Like,
Right.
just on some other shit. I feel like I only heard one person say that before me.
So you
lingo
use
is
the same
important.
word
Yeah,
in
I
a
got-
1,000 different
That
variants.
lingo
For
is
real.
important.
That's
Yeah.
my
Dead ass.
Well, this is my PR kicking it, and Talk Spicy is also trademarked by us, so don't even try
LLC
it.
and trademark.
Right. Amen.
For real?
That's that PR
Feel
kicking
me?
in.
It's Talk Spicy LLC. We just you know.
Right.
Yeah, but enjoy the logo.
Talk
Exactly.
Spicy LLC and it's trademark.
It's fine.
So you know, if you want to
That's
use it. But
You're going to have to pay me.
Cut the check if you need it.
for real,
What's that? I get paid when I'm awake. I get paid when I'm asleep.
I get paid when I bake. I get paid when I eat.
Right.
Hey, see, man,
Right.
Goals.
look, we got to go wherever they be at, man. This shit is out of control. They
Paid when
turn-
I fuck. Get
For
paid
real.
when I skeet. Now let me
Oh God.
I get paid for the hoe. I get paid for the street.
Right. Get paid for the neck and paid for the feet. Oh, my
Lord,
God.
that's a fact.
I get paid for the single and
Pay
paid
for
for
the
the leak, boy.
I thought you was about to say pay for the meat.
Hey, stop
That's actually
thinking
good,
those are naughty thoughts. You're breaking my heart, Clarice.
So dirty.
Oh shit.
Who would you say was or is your like main source of inspiration as musically? Musically. Or actually it can be like in your life period. Who or what like
He's sipping.
Man. Yeah, go
Jamie
ahead.
gonna smack the fuck out of you when this interview's over. By the way.
I think
we need shit like that.
I think Mr. White has a very heavy influence of a motherfucker named TVM Killa. You know what I mean?
shit.
I am the reason that he
shit.
even became R&B curious in the first place.
Hey, look here. We ain't talking about R&B curious right now.
We're talking about you as
We'll
a,
get on
as
to
a
that
full
later.
artist. You know what I mean? Who really pushes you to be better?
How did y'all meet? How did y'all meet? And
I was
then
about
we
to say,
can
I'll
hear
answer
your
that
story.
after a while. Y'all got to give
Yeah,
me a
yeah,
minute
yeah,
on
yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah. How
Now
did
he
y'all
got me
meet?
figuring
How
out.
were you two a thing? Pause. If
So,
you-
yeah, I was about to say, no homo for the homos.
Sorry. Okay.
Nah, but we got introduced by a mutual friend. His name is John Ward. Shout out to Johnny. Shout out to Base Print Productions. He actually does T-shirts. So if y'all need, once
prints
again,
all my
short
merch.
plug. If y'all need T-shirts, merch, all that good shit, Base Print Productions on Instagram. Super dope. Man's is classy with it. You know what I'm saying? He hits it on the head every time. But so once again, you know how energy is in the world and just the way energies exchange and people just link up and stuff. I was working at a print shop doing the same type of shit, screen printing, and boy John got hired over there, and I'm a shameless self-promoter, as I'm sure you know what I'm saying. You are, and you are. I mean, y'all know
As
how
we
it is
should
to
be.
be an artist, bro. I'll be talking to people at gas station. Oh, I rap. Go look me. But John comes in, and I'm playing my shit on the speakers in the shop. Like I ruined them people out. They used to hate my music because I would play it 24/7, bro. Just bang my shit all day. And John goes, "I got a rapper friend." And I just kind of looked at him like that because everybody's got a rapper friend. You know what I'm saying? My friend raps. But 9 times out of 10, when they
can't
go,
rap.
okay, you get what I'm picking up.
Yes.
So I kind of I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Well, I guess you're going to have to show them to me then.
Oh, look, I'm so into the story. I forget that we was talking
But you
about.
ain't even asked. Tighten up.
Okay, I'm listening.
That's that tequila now.
Continue.
Nah, but that was basically what it was. He put me on his bruh's music, and I heard like probably a song and a half, and I just stopped the machine. I'm like, all right, who is this? And where is he at? Because we finna do some shit.
Yeah.
And John was like, that's man, his name is Aaron, TVM Killa, man. And so it was just that simple. A little link up at the house. We literally sat down for the first probably 2 hours of our relationship, just bar for bar. We just sit in the house rapping.
Go ahead.
Just da-da-da-da-da-da-da. As a matter of fact, our second or maybe third song together, he's got a line where he says that we went bar for bar. I mean, identical.
I had
So
met
my
the
name is
homie
Killa, you
about a
Killa
year
too.
ago.
You know what I'm saying? Like, met the homie like a year ago.
Had a couple verses, had a
Killa
killer flow.
We went bar for bar. I mean, identical. So if my name is Killa, you a Killa too. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, and that was it.
Yeah.
So then that moves directly into the R&B curious shit.
Yeah.
Okay, this is where it get funny. Because remember how I was talking about separating like religion and music or religion and poetry or just, religion was heavily influenced when I was young. So it was hard to like come to terms with certain things about non-religious music. So for the longest time, like you said, I was Slim Shady. There was no singing out of me. You would not catch me busting a note. You would not catch me singing jack shit. Because if I was going to sing, to me, that's Amazing Grace.
Oh, that's crazy.
So I refuse to sing. I'll sing in front of people. Like I said, at any time. You pull up me, I'll sing you something on the piano right now. But I'm not going to record that shit and put that out. That's not who Dirty White is. That's not even a part of what I'm offering. You know what I mean? That's not on the menu at all. he just ragged on me and ragged on me and ragged on me and ragged on me. Why are you not, you know what I'm saying? Even to the point where we nicknamed it that, R&B Curious.
Yes.
Like, you got to come over to the dark side. I'm like, I'm not putting out no fucking R&B. Fuck that.
But he has-
He has a voice.
Yeah, that's my point. He
Yeah.
had that
Oh
sauce.
my god.
That shit. That's why initially, when before our opening, I said this man can basically do all of that shit.
Anything.
When we seen him at Calico Room, was that your first time seeing him? No.
I felt like the forces was trying to keep us away from each other, like type shit.
Everything
Like
happens for a
whoever he
reason.
was around
At the time.
was headlocking him, and the people I was around
Headlocking.
They was trying to steer me into being.
It's
this
a lot of political
whatever.
shit.
But
It's a
it
lot
was,
of
you
political
know,
shit.
I just felt like like damn, like what the fuck, like this man too nice.
Word.
You know what I mean? Because the people that we both are around frequent each other, like type shit. It's weird. Like I'm like,
Well,
how the fuck
you
I
dap me up you've been dapping me up in
like,
clubs for 4 years, you
feel
know what I'm
me?
saying?
Like, how
And
the fuck we
never,
ain't
never
been
been
in
in
the
the same
studio?
room, never been in the studio.
That's,
Like,
you feel me?
hey, look,
Like,
that's
that's
open
really what we
invitation.
do.
Pull up on me then.
That should-
Pull
that
up
should be
on
a
me then.
privilege.
Let's do it, man. I got a
Yeah.
whole bunch of. That's what I'm saying. I got some shit with Trig. You got to hear, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
That's how
boy.
we
Trig
say.
said, "Don't give
Free
me a
Trig
reason
said.
to bleed on these
Free Trig.
posies." I was like, "Oh my, oh no."
Yeah.
But he didn't cook me like Push did, because I'm back. I'm
Yeah,
back
Push
on
is
my.
more see-
I'm
so-
back on my shit.
I'm not
Well,
taking
Push
cre-
caught me
I'm
when
not-
I was a young boy. Is
I'm
my
not-
point.
I'm not
Push
taking
caught me when I
credit
was a
for
young boy.
nothing, but look, I'm not taking credit
Push,
for nothing.
Push and Trig both fire, boy. What you
No,
talking about?
they're both crazy, amazing,
Amazing.
crazy. Like,
Yes.
you feel me? They're in my top. They're in my top 5 from
when was it?
this
Easily.
section, this region.
Yeah.
But this, I'm gonna tell you this. Push was my cellmate for about 8 months.
Really?
Didn't
I
rap
know
at
y'all
all.
was bar. Oh, he didn't rap at all. Oh no.
I'm gonna tell you how me and Push initially
Whoa.
started this shit.
He gotta sit up
'Cause
in
me
his
and
chair.
Push-
Hold on.
Me and Push really started this shit.
Yeah.
Like no cap. Like everybody else that you know of, that's after us. You feel me? Me and Push really started that 1090.
So where y'all was at, on Blue Clay?
Yeah, we was in New Hanover County. So this is my cellmate. So they bring him in one night when he turned 18. They bring him in. Now he end up in my cell. You feel me? 'Cause, you know, I can only have these gang members, whatever. Blah 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 blah. Feel me? That's another
He was
segment.
placed. He was placed there.
So they brung him into my cell, whatever. But I know him from outside. Like he been at the studio
Right.
with me. He been at the studio with me when you feel me? I was probably 17, 18. He at the studio with me.
Someone new.
Going to,
Yeah.
you know, whatever. That's my little bro.
yeah.
But this man started rapping, right? He's spitting the shit. And I'm like, damn, boy, what the fuck? Like, he like, bro, you don't know that? You don't remember that? I'm like, remember that? Like, hell no. Like, what the fuck? He like, that's your shit. Like, this man is literally spitting my
He
shit
was rapping your shit back to you.
to me.
What?
Shit that I done totally just, feel me? He was around. He been around.
Right.
And he's spitting this shit. I'm talking about
Yo,
precise,
shout out to
too.
Push, man.
To
That's
where I'm
fire.
thinking like, yo, this his shit.
That's fire.
This man like, yo, so you really don't remember that? I'm like, nah, bro. He like, yo, bro, this your shit. You said that to this person, this, on this day. We was here, whatever. Feel me? I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Memory game on 10, guys.
So I'm like, if you can do that, then you can do that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So now we in the rooms. We locked down. Now we in that sparring.
Exactly.
And fucking around. And you feel me? And he, you know, and then we came up with this. He came up. He took one of my bars and chopped it and hand to hand. It's actually this tattoo right here. Hand to hand around the clock, rubber bands around my guap, my pockets get abused. I be jamming them with knots. That he took that and he like, and he made it into a hook. That was a bar that I had in a battle verse, and he just jamming them with knots. He was walking around the cell because Push like the pace. Shout out to my bro Push too. I love
Shout
you,
out
bro.
to
You
Big
Push,
shout out,
man.
boy.
Shout
Push,
out to
Push likes
What
the pace
fuck?
when he like Rain Man. With
He in
this
his
shit.
zone.
You feel
Yeah,
me?
he get in
He
it,
pace
right.
around, so he pace around. He just jamming them with knots, just jamming them with knots. My pockets get abused. I be jamming them with knots. And I'm like, wait, that's it. Write it.
Write it down.
And it started from there. And then he started talking about his friend Merc Biddy, and he wanted me to meet Merc Biddy. So when I got out, I met Merc Biddy, and then it's like, this is a super Saiyan ass rapper too. Feel me? He was only like 17 or some
Merc
shit like
been
that.
nasty for a minute. Like,
Way ahead of his time. Like way by far. You feel me? Like that's the GOAT to me in this region. Like that was the GOAT.
he earned
But
it.
you feel me? All of us, and then we all started, we all ended up going to
I love hearing the origin of like how all this shit came
Yes,
together.
no,
No,
Like,
so
look,
I've
I'm
never
into
heard-
it. I'm like, what?
I've never heard this in my life, bro.
No,
I've
this is
never
dead
heard
ass. This is
a day in
dead
my
ass.
life.
Yes.
I guarantee all of them will tell you like the same. You feel me? Like so, Push kept telling me about his homeboy Merc Biddy, and then when we all got out and we met up with Merc Biddy, it's like, damn, this little motherfucker right here is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then it just went from there. We started going to Pretty Boy Studio. And we started recording there. That's where we recorded the Welcome to 1090s and all that. And it just went from there, turning the, feel me?
Yeah.
And
That's
that
crazy.
around, you know what I mean?
Everything
Put it
comes
together.
full
Part of the story.
circle.
It
Like,
definitely
that shit
does.
is so
It
crazy
definitely
to hear
does.
that, and then you
Right.
talking about your first.
Because that's my whole
feature.
thing. That was already established. When I got into Port and I did my very first couple of shows,
Yeah.
people started noticing me. That was the first thing that I noticed that
Right.
happened. You know what I'm saying? That nobody expected this shit. As a matter of fact, my second live performance ever of all time was like it wasn't a freestyle like an off the top freestyle, but it was like a
free verse.
yeah, like it was just one
Free
mic
verse.
and we had all written shit and we all
Yes.
just, you know what I mean? It was in the Calico room and it was a pretty decent turnout. As a matter of fact, you remember Yumpy? Yumpy and Chris, the two guys, I forget what they damn, what the hell do they call them? You know, a bunch of these names, you know,
Renaissance.
they're on the
I'm
scene.
good with faces.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same,
I'm good with
same. I
faces.
can't remember names for shit, but we all stood around. But I was on crutches, bro. I had literally wrecked my motorcycle like 2 weeks
feel like
earlier,
I
and my
remember.
leg was broke,
like I remember.
and I was on crutches, and I got up on stage on crutches, and it was just it was so dope seeing reactions from people. They don't expect that shit. They not expect it when you get up there and actually talk spicy.
I
on the
damn
mic,
sure
for real.
did, and I can't even lie.
You
when
know
I
what I'm
first
saying?
seen you
Like, it'd be
perform at
blowing people's
Calico.
minds,
Yeah,
bro.
man, spicy.
Just anybody that, you know what I'm saying? Like, anybody that has any type of bar. I've seen it happen with him. People get on stage and he'd be like, all right, so I'm a hopeless romantic, and then proceed to just rail off on a
Just
fucking
go
some
crazy.
god level
Not,
bars.
hold
you know
on,
what
not
I mean? Like,
I'm a hopeless romantic to
I'm a
you,
hopeless
Killa.
romantic.
yeah, dead
But look,
I'm
another,
killing
it.
that's why
Dead
some nights I be wanting to go to the shout outs to the Rooted Cav Lounge. That's why
Open
some
mics.
nights if it's even the open mic, I just feel like bro be in there just turning up. I just be
Yeah, I did a
wanting-
3.5
I
hour
just wanna
set
go,
on Friday
I
night.
just be wanting to go be around motherfuckers that want to do this shit.
And it's
You know what I'm
organic
saying?
music.
Like,
Like,
you feel me? Like,
I sit
just
there with a
going, you
piano
feel
and
me?
play
So
and shit.
that when I be saying
did
that,
Monster
yo,
You Made.
We
that's
did.
what I be talking
Sleeper.
about. Like, bro, really be
Yes,
in there,
yes.
really have a guitar and you feel me on some unplugged shit. Like,
Oh,
for
yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. So what would you say? Who or what would you say is your inspiration for you even getting involved in music?
So
Both
yeah,
of you can
going,
answer if you want.
yeah, going way back, like way back. I got to give it to Wayne once again because that was my first introduction to hip hop. I was a church kid sitting at a picnic table eating potluck with other church kids, and my older, slightly more mature, more worldly church friend came over and was like, "Bro, you got to hear this shit." Shout out to John, man. I love you wherever you at. We ain't talked in like 2-3 years, but he in the Navy in Florida somewhere, but. He came over to me. He's like, "Bro, you got to hear this, man," because he knew how sheltered I was. Even amongst the church kids, I was the, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
like under a rock, bro. And he says like, "You got to hear this," and he put some shit in my ears, dog. Georgia, Bush, we
Georgia.
from a town where everybody drowned, everybody died, but baby, I'm still praying with you. I was like, "What is this, Georgia?"
It spoke to your heart.
Spoke to your
So-
heart.
Damn, I was
Yeah.
like, that New Orleans shit had me by. Oh man, it was a dub. It was a dub after that.
Damn,
So
is
then-
Ray Charles is from Georgia.
Yes.
Ain't it? That's crazy. That a New Orleans artist.
Yeah. So
used
I
the
was a
Georgia genre.
super
That's
heavy
crazy.
Wayne head after that, and obviously the list expanded. I mean, I could go on Black Thought, Royce the 5'9". I mean, fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
So you
there's
like rap. You
bro,
like
I
hip-hop.
like
Yeah.
rap.
Yeah,
But
for
then this
real.
is the thing, though. This you gotta want to understand. This is Slim Shady dirty. This is ages 14 to like 20 or something. You know what I mean? Like bars. If it didn't have an 808 in, I don't want to hear it. I wasn't listening to metal. I wasn't listening to jazz. I wasn't listening to blues. I wasn't listening to jack shit if it wasn't.
If it
It
wasn't
had to
hardcore
be
hip hop,
Jeezy or
boom bap.
Duro
Yeah.
or motherfucking Wayne or, you know what I'm saying,
The whole
Birdman,
Dipset.
like Father Like Son, had that
Shout
album
out
down
to
at
Duro.
Not Duro.
I ain't
Man,
heard
like,
of that
He
nigga
took
in
it
forever.
back. That's Dallas, right? Duro from
Come
Dallas.
on,
It's
dog.
Texas.
Ice
Texas.
cream, ice
I
cream
think it's
paint
Dallas.
job. You know, that was his little hit or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
I know
I
Duro.
was so
I know
hard
Duro.
on Duro that I recreated the ice cream paint
Because
job
Wayne
on
did too,
GarageBand.
didn't he? Didn't Wayne
Yeah,
do it
and
too?
Wayne
Say
stuck
that-
Wayne
on that.
smoked
Like,
that
please don't
shit
tear me down.
right.
I'm on my high
Wayne
horse.
smoked that
Please don't
shit.
shoot me
Wayne
down.
smoked that
I land
song,
feet
bro.
flat, then run a
real.
million miles with New Orleans on my back.
Hey.
I need a massage. And when it come to hoes,
We
man,
gonna have
I
to
got
play
a
that after
collage.
this.
Hey.
That's
Finger
my
on the
shit.
butt. Homie just stunting.
Yeah.
Ain't the bank teller. Don't tell me nothing.
real.
Fuck. That shit is on the back of my head. I can turn my
Yeah.
eyeballs around and read that shit anytime I
Facts.
want.
That
But,
was greatness
that's-
at his father.
Hey,
So
that's-
Wayne.
That's way,
Yeah,
way.
man.
Hey,
That's
man,
way,
shit, baby.
boy.
If it wasn't for Wayne, it wouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? That's 2 Chainz said. But so to expand beyond that, like you said, you got a whole bunch of street shit. You got a whole bunch of musical
Wayne's
shit.
birthday is the day before mine too. Just
Oh, is it really? Twinsies.
9/27/82.
Nice.
I'm 9/28/87.
Dang.
You feel
Okay.
me?
That's lit.
I mean, but I shout outs to the Libras.
Yeah. Facts.
But yeah.
Where's your inspiration come
So then
from?
Mine is very different. Like, cause I've been in band since I was in 6th grade. My first instrument was a trombone. Went to learn every low brass instrument.
Classically trained. Not
Very-
unlike,
very
not unlike
extremely.
myself.
Before you go deep, right? Look,
Yeah.
band. I did band too. When I first moved down here, I went to Ashley High, whatever.
Yeah.
But band is the only class I've ever failed in my life.
Really?
It's the only class I ever passed in my life.
Because they gave because you got graded. You got graded. Look, the band that I was in, you got going to the football games and marching on the band and marching on the, that was like 2 test scores.
Yes.
And I never went to a game. Like I went to games, but I wasn't going for the
you weren't
band.
marching,
I'm
yeah.
in the stands. I don't
Right.
give a fuck about that.
Right.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
only class I
Well, that's-
ever failed
That's
in my
crazy.
I feel like
That's crazy.
that's one part, and this is a side
Yeah.
note too. You got to
Yeah.
get back on you, but I feel like that's the thing that high schools and even some colleges really fail their students on a level, because if you care about music deeply,
Yes.
it would be about the music. I shouldn't have to come out here and stand in front of y'all
life.
to prove that I
That's
like
part
music,
of it.
You know
though.
what I mean?
Here's the
Like,
thing: if it wasn't for music, if it wasn't for band, especially I went to Hanover. So like, you know, like if we do a show, I'm about to show out. But like I came out here already a rock star without even fucking knowing it. So it's like,
right.
my point is like that gave me discipline, because now I'm in like 7 different like music functions for no fucking reason. I was also in the choir too, so like it was like I had events lined up, and I took all that shit for granted because I'm just like,
This is part of
this
what
is what I do every
yeah.
day, you know what I mean? And then every other class, I'm failing because I skip every fucking day of my life. But guess what? You know what I do come to?
Band
I'll come to
practice.
the shows. I'll come to the
Motherfucking right.
practice. I'll do all the shows. I come because I fucking love music, you know what I mean? So I'll be there for the music, strictly for the music. And the stupidest shit I ever thought was like maybe like to not continue that shit when I went to college, because I had a whole music scholarship. You know what I mean? And then once I got to college, I realized how the rock star life kicked in a little too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, drugs and females.
Look,
do it.
that face said
Females and
enough.
drugs,
trombone.
baby.
That,
Right.
that face said enough.
And so I did drop my music scholarship, but like for a good reason, because I feel like I was still in the classical area, not necessarily what I wanted my music to be. So like now, but here's the thing: if it wasn't for the strict like here's what you do on a daily
Discipline.
day-to-day
At band.
schedule,
Discipline.
like before I even left high school, I've already played over 1,000 shows.
Yeah.
You can't say that if you
No.
haven't been in it.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's
You
a
can't
fact.
say if
No
you
doubt.
haven't also done choir, boys choir,
fact.
jazz
Men's choir,
orchestra,
yeah,
concert
jazz-
ensemble,
same shit, yeah.
best foot
Facts.
forward.
See, I
I've
did all
done
that.
them all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I
Same.
remember
I went
Best
to-
Foot Forward.
There was a-
Been
They
a
used
section.
to
Here's
get
the thing.
down.
Been a section leader for the marching bands for the MLK fucking festival
Parade,
parade.
yeah.
I did that shit. I'm the one sitting there that got first chair, that literally like won. There's no competition. I'm number 1 for a reason, because I did it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Facts.
So like here's the thing.
That's
I'm the one
beautiful.
who brought everybody there, but I only did it because like the flute player that I was fucking with was a section leader too. So I knew if I had to fuck with her, I had to be like
Tighten up.
number one on the game. I had to beat everybody.
I know that's right.
Hey, them band hoes be on some shit too. Don't
Especially when they know how to blow the
listen
flute.
to me, America.
Bye.
Listen up,
Bye.
America. Listen
Shout
up,
out
America.
Jessica.
Them band hoes be on some
Jessica,
shit.
I love you. That head game was fire. boy.
Man,
Jessica.
whole savage.
Hey, look, they
Sorry,
are, but
baby.
they
I wasn't
they
in band,
beautiful.
so I
I
don't
know, but I'm
Oh, no,
just
the
saying.
back of the bus is
band
serious,
hoes are
boy.
savage.
They are savage. Like, well, here's the
They
every
look
band
real
show.
nice on stage, and
But then they come off, yeah.
and
You know it's real when the
just
band members is
tee
fucking
up.
more cheerleaders than the sports team.
Yeah.
Dead
I
ass.
could go for that.
Dead ass.
Bro, that
Dead
shit
ass.
crazy.
And ROTC bitches get down too. I'm
Yeah,
just
this
saying.
is also true.
gosh.
This is
Hi,
also
friends.
true.
Shout out, shout out.
Ah, she said, I knew some people.
I knew some bitches.
I knew a couple
If
now.
Port City taught me anything, it definitely taught me like, don't judge a book. I know it's cliche.
Don't.
Nah, but it's real.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
That's a fact.
If anything, Wilmington has taught me, it's that.
That's a fact.
No doubt.
You can't do that.
Yeah, I don't even
Go
go.
ahead,
Nah. I was just gonna say, because I was a bit shaking my ass on YouTube, and I just had hella niggas as friends, and y'all would have thought, I was
Y'all
a
is
bitch that was
Chinese
like,
though.
niggas, men,
Right,
gentlemen.
gentlemen.
Right, y'all about to get me too.
But they still pay though.
It's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope. Y'all got to hang on
Like,
tight.
if you would have done that, you would have been the pioneer for the game. You would have literally like. I now have probably like 1 million followers for no reason. Like,
No, look, I feel like she was the pioneer for the game.
Listen.
Look, no
I
cap.
was
Yeah, but you know the
twerk-
pioneers don't ever get
Listen,
credit, though.
That's
I
what
got
I'm saying.
asked
You right.
to be on twerk team before Twerk Team was Twerk Team.
Yeah.
Like I was out here.
But you
then
know,
the ex deleted all my shit
that's
off my
really-
YouTube.
that's
Like
really
this shit
how-
was crazy. This shit run deep.
My fault, man.
Yeah, but
That's
all I
really
was
how I
saying
started
was
talking
you can't
about
judge a book by its cover
You
because
can't.
I was the bitch you would have assumed that about. But now it's the bitches at church. It's the band
It's the
girls.
bitch.
band
Hey, they
girls.
really do be twerking in
Yes.
church too, though.
ROTC
I seen some
bitch.
video- Man.
I be knowing. I be
They
knowing.
the worst.
You know ROTC?
No.
No,
I
exactly.
just joined the Air Force after high school.
Right.
Completely different.
Right.
ROTC is not even close to the
All right.
ROTC.
No bullshit, bro. No bullshit, bro. I saw. I've seen her a few times, like out and about. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
Oh, y'all about to get our story real quick.
Look, this quick shit. But I seen.
I need to know what's going on right now. Is what I need to know. You got to tell this whole story. Tell the story.
It's quick. It's quick, man. But you know how you see something you like and you want it, so you try to get it. You feel me? And then you see it and you get it, and then it's like, damn, I like this more than I thought. Like I thought it was just gonna be like
Something da da da. Right.
And it's like, damn, like nah, I really like this. Like this.
Right.
It
But the
remind
wild
me of
part
me.
is
This is where I
the old me be telling me I'm fucking up when that happened.
Nah,
Damn, I
bro,
fuck
you
with
gotta-
Shorty.
You gotta
You
listen to
dumbass.
yourself. Now you
The
gotta
fuck
listen,
wrong with you?
You gotta listen to that shit. If that shit talking to you, if that shit, whatever this
You already
is
in the
right
wrong
here,
direction.
Yeah, if this
You're already in the wrong direction,
My
bro.
gut said, dog, you fucking up.
yeah,
Run.
that's crazy.
The only issue that nigga stronger than me sometimes. So it's just-
I just gotta say, I love where this podcast is going. I'm just to point
I gotta
that
take my
out.
glasses off for a second for that, man. Ooh, weird.
Yeah, so I felt like
Look at
damn,
my
like,
eyes, America.
Like
You
she
see?
turned. You feel me? That was just because you know you meet people and they don't match your litness.
No, oh
You feel
no,
me? Like,
that
they
energy
dim your
does.
light.
That
They
energy
really
does
dim
not
your
lie.
light.
People who can pick up on energy, you can break
For
another shit
real.
off the gate, off
Right.
the base, everything. So like when you know you're not in the energy you need to be,
Get the hell out.
it takes nothing
It
for us
ain't
to
gonna
do.
work.
You know,
Yeah,
because
we
I don't
outta
have to
here.
be. We don't have to be there. We don't have to be there.
And the blessing about
Period.
every day that I get older is that becomes that those spidey senses become more and more trained.
Yes.
I can't even hardly let myself interact with people that got bad energy, dog.
No,
used
you
to be I
have
used to fake it for some people because I knew they
Right.
had an
That's
advantage
a
or something.
fact.
The older I get, it's like,
don't
dog,
give a
I can't
fuck,
even.
Bro. I'm gonna holler at you. Like,
I love that.
Go on out. Get on out now. Go ahead because I can already see that thundercloud.
Go on get.
Yeah.
like it's so crazy because
That's how you know you
I
from the
used to
South,
really
bro.
have
Go
like
on,
an
get.
open house type shit. Like I used
You
to
can't do
really
that.
let-
You can't be friendly with motherfuckers.
I used
Nah.
to really let homies, whoever, like, you feel me, homegirls, homies.
Right.
I used to really let people just come to my crib and chill and, oh, you need a place to stay and this, okay.
some super
look,
friendly shit.
Yeah, roll up.
Well, you
and,
should help
oh,
people. I mean, you
hungry?
should help somebody if
Like,
they
but
need.
now
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
just
I
like
get
that.
that, but
if they're in need. But I'm
If
not
they're in
helping
need.
nobody.
what you
that's
saying
not
though?
helping
But
themselves.
those
Exactly.
two things have to
Because
be.
it defeats the purpose.
Because you taking from me.
It
now.
defeats the purpose.
That's my
If you're not trying, then I'm not helping you.
Amen.
Right. And
If
that's
you
what that
try,
energy
at
comes
least,
in.
you feel me?
Yeah,
'Cause
no doubt.
Some people just know something.
I'll help you in a flat heartbeat.
You
I'll
can
get
lead
the
a
shirt
horse
off
to
my
the
back
water,
if
but you
your
can't make the
energy's right.
motherfucker
Yeah.
drink.
Your
You know what I
energy
mean? That's the
right.
thing.
That's
You
a
could
fact.
sit there, give them the door, give them the way, pay
Yeah.
it for them. He can bring them all the connects they need.
Yeah.
If they don't have it in their fucking mind to
ain't
do
gonna
it,
work.
That's
it won't happen.
literally what nothing is about. They ain't do nothing for me.
Right.
They ain't. You know what I'm
They
saying?
ain't
When I was working them late
right.
nights, they ain't do nothing but sleep. You know what I'm saying? They could have helped me for free, but now they want something for free.
And that's the whole music game. Here's
They
the
ain't
thing:
do
we all
nothing for
know
me.
what it takes to
Bars.
actually make it in this shit. So it's like for us sitting here doing all the groundwork, for even us to even have this conversation today, we
Right.
know exactly what it takes to get here.
Yeah,
They could have been there.
yeah. It's not that they didn't know
And it
what it
didn't
took.
cost
They just didn't
nothing
do it.
to
It
be
costs
there.
nothing to be
Like,
there.
bro, just relax and be my friend. Like,
Just
Yeah,
like
feel
be
me?
here.
Like
Let's-
all
let's-
you gotta do is yo.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do,
Yeah.
and you fuck that
That's what
up.
we've been doing for the past 3 years in these clubs.
And
I'm
you
like,
fuck
hey,
that
what up, dog?
Word.
Hey, what's up?
And you fuck
good
that
with
up.
That's
So
crazy.
Right.
hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you off to a bad
It's what
start.
it is.
If you fuck up the
It
small
is what
talk,
it
you know what I'm
is.
saying? If that's hey, how you doing, man? Fuck you.
Oh God.
Some people's attitudes literally scream that though. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
for
When you
real.
walk up to somebody, they don't have to open their mouth and say that, and you just like,
Howdy. Salutations.
For real.
Get the
No,
what is
greetings.
this man's
Oh,
problem?
greetings. That was a good one.
Greetings.
Greetings.
No, we got off the elevator this morning and there was just this random
He's
man
in
standing
Raleigh.
there.
Yeah, he's in
Yeah,
Raleigh.
he said, greetings. I was like, I'm about to start
Greetings?
just saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why.
But it
just
was so
felt
genuine,
different.
like it felt good.
Yeah, it just felt
You
different.
feel me? Because a lot of people when we go places and move around,
Yeah.
a lot of people will just walk past you.
Oh
Of
yeah,
course, yeah.
that Southern hospitality shit is real.
Something so small.
Unless it's like late night, like nightclub,
Like
area,
nightclub-
shit like that.
nightclub vibe is different, yeah.
That's the shit. You feel me? But,
Nightclub different.
But in the middle, 8 o'clock in the morning, somebody just greetings, bro. Like damn, man. Okay. I like that.
I fucks with it. Yeah,
That makes
because
sense.
it takes out the
Yeah, I'm
element.
happy.
Like
Takes all the wind out of
Yeah.
yourselves. Greetings.
Now I'm happy again.
when the right person says it, he's like, you feel somebody's intentions off that everything
Right.
they say. You can tell when somebody says like, how are you doing, and they don't even want to hear.
They don't
your
give
response.
a fuck. Nah, hell nah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
somebody
Because a
says,
lot of
like-
people say, "How you doing?" and I respond, "Well, how about you?" But
and
they
don't.
keep walking. Like,
They're not
Like they
prepared
don't
for that.
even
fuck you
Yeah,
asking me
yeah,
for?
exactly,
What the fuck is
exactly.
wrong with you? But
Once again,
Humans are
anything
creatures. Humans are creatures of habit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Once you get your little small talk in your head, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I do hate elevator talk.
man, look,
That's the worst.
I'll be
Like,
fucking
just-
people.
You haven't been in an elevator with me. My elevator talk is like,
That's what I'm saying.
damn, I gotta
Off
take
the
a
chain.
shit, boy.
Right.
Like,
Oh
hold up.
God.
I would prefer that. I would prefer hearing about.
I went in
you
the
having
damn.
to
I
go
went in
use
the
the
damn
bathroom
gas
right
station
now.
the other day. Homeboy was like, "How you doing, man? What you been up to?" I'm like, "Man, fucking butts and taking names." He's like, "All right, word." Oh wait, you said what? Gotcha, bitch.
You was listening too fast.
What 50 said? I know I talk a little fast, but you gotta listen a little fast, so I ain't gotta speak.
Exactly.
Anything
It's
to
not
you.
genuine. No.
For real.
Yeah.
So Dirty White, give me your top 5, dead or alive. And you can have 5 people that's dead if you like. But just give me your top 5 dead or alive.
I feel like I should start with the live people. You want to start with the live?
I mean, maybe your list might be all.
My list might be a little bit more active, a little bit more lively. You know what I'm saying? The blood pumping on my list. You know what I'm saying? I gotta. My list got some gym memberships.
Amen.
No, let me stop. Top 5, man. As of currently, bro, it's hard to put a thumb on, man. I would start obviously with Dylon, and then probably Dylon.
Oh shit.
TVM Killa, and Dirty White. That's basically it.
Okay.
But nah, on a real note, I mean, people that are heavily, because I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do listen. I don't know if you listen to yourself a lot, but I like to improve, and that's one of the biggest
don't.
things. It sounds narcissistic, but I
Because
listen
of that,
to,
though.
I listen to myself a lot.
Yeah.
I listen to myself a lot because I'll hear a song and I'll be, bro, I spaz.
It's
But
never
I know
done.
I'm about to do next time though. I'm
The
about to
song
do this.
is never
But-
done.
but
If
who's
you
my-
listen to it, if you listen to your song,
Yeah.
your song is never done.
Yeah.
But how can I
That's
be
why I
myself?
But that's a good thing
That's
though.
why I don't try to.
That's a
everybody else
treadmill
can
that you.
listen, but me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in my own.
You're trying to
body
get rid
like,
of it, get out of it. Yeah, I get that.
If I'm not listening to me, I'm listening to Dirty because I'm like, here's the thing. I listen to myself. Like he said, I'm trying to figure out how
How
can I
spit that
defeat
better.
myself?
Yeah.
How can I be better than
That's-
my last motherfucker?
It's like
that
Forza
really
with
tried
the
to, like,
ghost
sit the
car on.
shit?
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like
It
Forza
was a
with the
hard
ghost
ass
car.
song.
I'm not racing with
Dope-ass
y'all. I'm
song.
racing
That's
against
another
speed
hit.
because y'all
You did
not
it.
gonna
Great,
y'all
cool.
not keeping up with me.
How do you do it again? I listen to Dirty.
as far as like bar
Because, like,
wise,
yo,
you
next
gotta
level
listen to
shit.
rappers that are nicer to you. So
Yeah.
then to me that wipes a whole bunch of motherfuckers off the list that I can't listen
That-
to now because I can spit.
That is emphatically
I can
correct.
spit circles around this motherfucker right here. Why would I listen to him? You know what I'm saying? But that sucks because I can't say that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
why I listen to a lot of Drake and Fabulous.
Yeah.
see,
Yes.
Drake, he listened to Drake. He be having me on Drake hardcore. I don't really listen to Drake like that. He
Fabulous
kind of
would be a
lost me
better
after the
person
whole
for you.
love song swap. But then again,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
RB
just- that's
curious
just
as hell,
one
so I
era.
can't say
That's
shit
one
anyway.
side of Drake.
Yeah,
Drake
it's
can
just
do
Drake.
all
You got a
this
side
shit.
A and a side
That's
B.
what makes
Well,
Drake
Drake
Drake.
is not unlike me, which is probably why I don't like the motherfucker. You know
But
what
that's
I'm
the
saying?
point because he does everything you do.
Secretly, I just hate
There's not a
myself.
lane
Me and
Drake
Drake
can
just got
take.
the same last name. That's
Yeah,
why I fuck
basically,
with him.
basically.
Drake, Dirty, you could take any lane that Drake has, you could take over. If you wanted to be artist of the decade for the next year, you could do it.
Yeah, well,
could.
that's what we're trying to do. That's why we in here talking spicy because
Period.
platforms, you know what I'm saying, exposure, cross connections, cross promotion. That's what this is for.
Absolutely.
As far as a list though, man, like you said, it's got to be rappers nicer than you. So if you go on my playlist, let's just do that. Can I do that?
Yeah,
Instead of saying, what's my
absolutely.
top 5? I'm gonna tell
Absolutely.
you 5 rappers you're gonna hear right away as soon
Yep.
as you get on my playlist. You're gonna hear Royce the 5'9".
Okay, fire,
You're gonna hear Dwayne Michael Carter Jr.
fire.
I love you use his government. Love that.
That's my homie, man. He ain't never met me in his life, but he has no idea how bad. He has no idea. We besties.
Soon. It's
We
going to happen
besties.
soon.
We besties. I actually talked to his videographer, Ricky Willis, the dude who shot his most recent, actually 2 songs before that Tory Lanez collab. Wayne be dropping music like crazy, so I can't
On the
reference
low, too, yeah.
timelines. But you know the Big Tipper song that he got with Tory Lanez or whatever. So 2 songs before that, anyhow. The guy's name is Ricky Willis. He's got decent prices. We haven't. Once again, everything's happened for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It'll come about. But I'm in talks with Wayne's, videographer. So you know how the lanes, how the streams and the lanes go once you
Gotta
shove
connect
out
those dots.
You know what I'm saying? So it's we'll see. I don't want to put anything out there. You know what I'm saying? The universe is going it'll handle
it's
itself. But
Yeah.
you're gonna hear Wayne. You're gonna hear Royce the 5'9". Ironically, you're gonna hear some Gucci Mane. Because I can wrap circles around
You got
Gucci.
to
but
have
Gucci
Gucci
is
Mane
one of
in
the
that
realest of all time,
gotta
bro.
have
I'm
Gucci
sorry.
in
I'm
that
still on
shit.
that. I'm still on that Ferrari Boys mixtape. You remember that? Some white girls
Yeah,
in town,
Gucci and Waka.
naming cocaine, and some dirty
Look,
boys
hold
in
on.
town.
Look, we
Gucci
can't
Mane
talk
and
too much
Flocka.
about Waka because she loves Waka.
Oh, you a Waka
That's
fan?
my baby
You a Waka
daddy.
fan?
I
You know
ain't
he
got
does
no
EDM
kids,
now,
but-
right?
Yeah,
He
definitely.
ain't even doing no
Yeah.
rap shit. That shit blew my
250,000
mind.
a
Yeah,
show.
no
Hey,
cap, no
I knew
cap.
my baby
Medium
was
too.
talented.
Go get that bag. Go get that motherfucking bag. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. Don't
250,000
baby
a
the
show.
shit. But
Shout out to Tammy.
you're gonna hear some Gucci.
Shout out to
You're gonna
Tammy.
hear some Joyner Lucas. As a matter of fact, is one of my
Fire.
real heavy
He's
recently.
underrated as fuck.
Super underrated, dog. You remember when him and Tory went back and forth?
Fire.
I tore YouTube up for months playing in battles back and forth.
Yeah.
When him and Tory Lanez was going at
Yeah.
it, bro. Are you kidding me?
I think his I'm not a racist. That
I'm not
was
racist.
my-
Well, that's what blew him up.
That
That's
was
what blew him
my-
up.
That's
But
what
to
blew
me,
him up.
that was
That
it was
is
gimmicky.
fire.
That's probably my least favorite song of his.
Who else has done something like
Well, I like
that?
the writing, but have you ever heard the song where he gets or he writes from the perspective of somebody doing a gang initiation and then the victim of said gang initiation, the two kids?
No,
I'll have to
that's
send you the
crazy.
link.
I've never heard
Once
that
again,
one.
I'm bad with
Please
titles,
do.
but there's a song where Joyner Lucas.
Yeah.
It's a song about. It starts out with a dude befriending somebody, moves to a new high school, and he befriends somebody, and the dude is the future gang member, and so he takes like 6 months to befriend this guy in
love this.
to drag him to his hood to shoot him in front of his homies as an
What the
initiation.
fuck?
I gotta send you the title. I'll send you the title. No
Bro.
cap. Google it
No.
if you think I'm playing. And
That
then he
sounds
writes it,
crazy.
but then he writes it from the victim's perspective to start with.
Afterwards.
And it's moving, bro. Like I low key a little tear trickled down
No,
the first time
for
I heard that
real.
song. And then you hear the second verse. It's from the fucking killer's perspective, and it's just as vulnerable and just as situational as the first one, bro. It is not that man versus that man. It's two systems of thinking.
Yes.
Classic.
Joyner Lucas, bro.
Ooh,
Fucking
he's a
that's
genius.
crazy.
He's
Fucking
underrated,
Christ, bro.
to me.
Definitely. Too underrated.
very
I think
much
that's four.
underrated.
What was that? Wayne, Gucci, Royce the 5'9",
And Joyner.
Joyner Lucas. Once again, I hate to be cliche, but probably still M. I bump M quite a bit because I kind of take refuge in some of his later work. I'm not in my Slim Shady mindset anymore.
That's kind of
And that's
crazy
not
though. You
trying to
got
sound-
M and Royce the 5'9", which they are like best friends type shit. That's crazy.
We're the
That's
we're the
crazy.
Port City's Royce and M right here.
No, don't
That's
get it
crazy.
wrong.
But
You got
like,
M and Royce.
but you gotta just a quick plug too about like because people remember Eminem as Slim Shady. That was his prime era. That's who people is synonymous for him, bro. To me, the Eminem that I listen to is Not Afraid and On. When he got clean, his rhymes were fire before, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But now conceptually,
He unlocked
he's
something
a
else.
fucking god. You know what I mean? Like when some of the shit he be saying, bros. Anyhow, I like the post drugs.
Yeah.
I like the post drugs in more than the pre drugs. And I
After
feel
he
like that's kind of
finished killing
kind of
his
an
mama,
unpopular.
right?
Yeah.
Type shit
Yeah.
like
Nah.
that.
Once he got done and killed
Once he
her,
finished
you know what I'm
killing
saying?
his
Once he was
mama,
good with
yeah,
that.
now you rapping.
never
Okay,
good.
He had
Yeah,
the
now you
song.
rapping.
He had the song with the lead
No,
singer from
that
Cake.
was his music. That was
You don't
like,
remember that? How
a
he's
lot of
always
his
trying to
music was
fucking kill
always
his mom
I
and
knew,
hated his
but
mom.
I'm
Instead of
like,
his
hold
mama.
on. Did she die?
No.
Okay.
It was just
That's
his
my.
music.
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
no, I know,
There was a
'cause
song with
White boy's
Eminem.
crazy. Sorry.
Yeah. Nah. There's a song with Eminem.
Fuck you, mom.
See, I'm not about to co-sign this shit.
Right. Nah. He really killed his mom.
Word. I just
No,
said
he had a song with the lead singer from Cake, Nate somebody. Once again, terrible with names, but and it reconciles. He put out a fucking reconciliation and apologized to her for all the cleaning out my closets and all the shit that anyhow.
Ooh,
it was
we
a,
got some homework
It was
to
a good
do. I
turn.
wanna
It was a
follow
good
up
turn,
on
but anyhow,
both
that's
of those, yeah.
that's probably 5 immediate people that you're gonna find in my list. I mean, I dabble around in a bunch of other
What's your
shit.
list?
But what's your?
My list is
You know what it is.
number one is Grizz. He's an EDM artist. Like I feel like he's the best
I
artist
listen
in
to
the
a lot of
entire.
EDM too.
EDM is
Okay.
my heart
Yeah,
and soul,
that's
but it's
kinda
also
his
the
mainstay.
community's different. You know what I mean? Like they
Completely
actually
different.
they believe in the energy. They believe in like
Yeah.
finding
not
underground
a whole
people
lot
and
of
not
that.
necessarily going towards the mainstream thing, which is
Yeah.
honestly more profitable. And that's what Wilmington is actually turning towards now, right now. If you want to know the most profitable shows in Wilmington, it's definitely
EDM.
Grizz. Grizz has had the biggest show in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Wow.
It's happening. You know
Wow.
what I mean? And it's like like it used to be at the amphitheater down there in like Greenfield Lake.
Street.
Yeah, but now they moved it to the one over there downtown now. So
Yeah, the new joint.
because it had to get
That
bigger.
shit
'cause
look like
Greenfield Lake-
Rolling Loud when I was
Greenfield
looking at
Greenfield
the
Lake
video.
can't take it no more because people are coming
too
back
lit.
every year for this. It's
It's too
just
lit.
too
Dope.
lit,
Yeah.
and it's not just one day. It's also on Figure 8 Island. There's a morning set. There's a night set. There's an after party. There's like the entire city is about to be lit.
It's a
off this guy.
community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what Grizz does? He does funkadelic like EDM. You know what I mean? So it's like taking it back to like the 90s into the 80s, but still like new aging it to the point where like the entire next generation can actually feel it. And like I think that's a fucking amazing artist.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Grizz is fine.
You know,
We gotta look him up
Grizz is
too.
definitely
We
fire.
got like 3 assignments.
Grizz
Yeah.
number
all this
one.
shit. I love this shit.
My number 2 would definitely be Drake. Honestly, just because I am
figured
light
he was gonna
skinned.
be above Grizz, honestly.
No,
I figured
Grizz.
you was gonna hit Drake first.
If Drake was as musically
specific
talented,
order, though.
right?
You
No
don't have-
specific
yeah,
order.
no
Okay, no
specific
specific order.
order.
Okay, we ain't gonna do specific order. But if Drake was musically talented as Grizz, it'd be different. But Grizz, he's just like me, where he can play multiple instruments. He can get up there, do a saxophone. He'll stand up on the stage and kill that motherfucker single handedly.
That definitely gives you a step up.
He's sampling himself as he goes. And
Loop
shit.
himself,
Yeah.
loop himself. Let's go. And like, there's recording here. This is live music. We're talking about. He'll bring the chorus up. Let's go. You know what I mean? Let's go. It's just lit.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
You gotta
It's
go
fire.
to those.
Yeah,
And it's just a little too wild. And if you happen to trip balls while doing it, it's a new
Makes it even better.
level. And he's expecting people to be out there going to the third eye, not necessarily just seeing it firsthand. Right. He wants to take you to another realm
Yeah.
and rock you
Oh,
up.
shit. We
Who
gotta
does
hang out
that?
with y'all after this.
Got to Hey, for real. Yeah.
That's the goal. Like I'm trying to make
this
you
shit
see
fire.
above
That's
what you think
crazy.
life is, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
take you above that, and let's go.
That's
You know,
what we do. That's what. But you realize what you're describing is the same shit that we do at our shows.
yes.
Because we'll go on stage and rap songs that we have that are fully produced. We'll pull the lead vocals out, show mix and rap like we're supposed to do and do all that. But then simultaneously, you can literally turn the switch on us, and we'll perform the same exact songs in a completely different genreical style. We'll pull out a
Exactly.
fucking acoustic guitar and play
I
a
love
song
that. The
that was just
acapella.
rap as fuck
Right.
and switch that bitch.
I know.
I love
That's
it.
what I said.
I
You'll
love
get up
it.
there, out rap
Shit
people
is serious.
and outperform them. I know.
Shit is serious. We did a show Friday night. The
Savory
total
Cover
set was like
Lounge.
3.5 damn hours. He joined me for a good. Well, you were probably up there a good 15, 20 minutes with
15
me.
minutes, yeah. Just
And we
me,
did 3 or 4 of our like rap songs, and I literally played keys and played guitar, and we sang and we, rapped
James
the
right there
bars
on
and
the
the
ba-
whole
on the-
shit.
on the
Yeah,
slap of that
my boy
bass.
James was he's got the
Slap of
he
the
got the
bass.
boom box and all
next
that.
show?
September
Very
25th.
nice. Yeah, 25th, September 25th. He's going to Raleigh to perform in a
Boom Sound Factory
Boom Sound
showcase.
Factory. I'll be in Miami shooting a music video, which sucks. I wanted to go to. It doesn't suck, but I wanted to. I wanted to go to that show. I'm excited about the video. Now, hey, shout out to the Beach Bums. That's one. That's somebody I ain't mentioned. That's my homeboys too. You'll find them on my playlist all day damn long. But go ahead. You mentioned 2 out of 5. Tell. What's number 3?
Number 3 is Kimbra. She's actually a alternative artist, but she got big by like fucking with Goldie. She was like, someone that I used to know.
Okay.
I know
yeah,
everybody knows
yeah,
that one song. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
Yeah. So she did that with them, but that's like her biggest song as far as like the mainstream goes. But then you go back and see her as an artist.
Whole bunch of fire.
Her live is just some next level shit. She doesn't need a band. She doesn't need anything. She'll go ahead and like she'll just like sit here and like do her own loops, like vocally first. Loop that shit real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, boom, boom, hey, boom, 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 and then loop that shit and start going. And she'll bring a whole crowd of people just closer together. Nobody really knows what's about to happen.
Yeah.
And then she just freaks the fuck out of everybody, and I love it. Like just
Yeah.
this, it's the same vibe that you get with hip hop. You know, the circuit. Everybody comes to the circuit.
Yeah,
and
you
know what's
feel
going
it.
on.
It's a feeling.
It's that feeling where it's just
feeling.
driving people to Pied Piper of music. She just brings people in and knows how to do it. And like her biggest album, she's worked 10 years on. So like her type of artistry is what made me admire art as much as I do today.
Yeah.
So like the much emphasis that she puts on her art and like as much care and time and saying like if I do release anything, it's going to be fire.
Yeah, that's good shit.
Kimbra's my definitely
two
top
more.
3.
All
Two more.
Two more.
I'm not gonna lie, Kanye got to be on there because Donna just got released. You know what I mean? I just came out in the all black for that reason.
Scoopity poop. Yeah.
Scoopity poop, woody boop, boop, pop, 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 boop, boop, boop. Today I thought about killing you.
Scoopity boop.
Premeditated murder.
Yeah.
Kanye is just also a genius. He's also the richest man in hip hop. You can't hate that.
He passed Jay up. I didn't
He
think that
passed
was,
Jay.
I didn't think that was gonna happen. Low
I
key.
never thought that was gonna happen, but if
Low
somebody
key, I
does
thought,
it,
yeah.
he's the
Yeah,
man
he's
for the
the
job.
richest man in hip hop today.
Right.
As crazy as we all thought he may have been, or whatever the fuck he did it right.
I
Winning.
feel like if you fuck a Kardashian, he'll get rich.
Amen.
You might have a theory. You might have a theory.
Lamar dropped the ball.
I don't know. I was
though,
about to
you
say
know?
Lamar turned into a crackhead. I don't know.
But he's rich.
But
a rich crackhead.
he was rich before he was a crackhead, though.
But
Are
he's
you
rich.
saying he got richer as a crackhead?
He might
In
have.
that
Yeah.
case, I want to
He
start
might
smoking
have.
crack.
No, because then you got Chloe paying for the crack.
Is it
and
the
not
crack?
Yeah.
Is it the crack or the Kardashians?
No,
now?
the
Is that what I'm
Kardashians.
saying?
Because like here's the thing: if you got Chloe paying for the crack, then you good.
Well, this is my thing. It's like that's been my goal for years, is to save up to retire as a crackhead. Okay, because think about it. Crackheads are driven. They have no existential problems. There's
they
only
know how to
2
do
stages to be a
everything.
crackhead. You either high or about to get high. That's the only 2 places you can think of. They ain't no, what is life about? What is life for? Why are we crack?
Yeah.
You have nothing else to
That's
think
it.
about.
I know my
And
mission
it's
in
cheap.
life.
It's cheap. Retire up, Save up, retire as a crackhead.
And
it answers
live out
all
that
the
beautiful
questions.
crack life.
Look, here
It
comes
answers
PR.
all-
Talk spicy. Does not
This
condone
is for entertainment
message.
purposes only.
Can you imagine doing crack for the rest of your life in a beautiful mansion with a beautiful legacy behind you to go ahead and thrive and survive? No.
Can you
That
imagine
is the
being a
goal.
half a billionaire and doing crack?
Hey, look.
Yes, I
Like,
can.
what the
That's
fuck?
my point. It answers all the questions. All the boxes get checked immediately. As soon
There's
as
no
you-
more questions.
You've retired. You're a crackhead.
That's it.
What else do you
What's
want?
the issue?
Your legacy good. Your family
Car don't
behind,
matter if you could walk to the
your mansion
corner.
too
I'm
big.
not broke.
You got 12 cars. You're not even planning on driving. Listen.
You saved up for retirement, which means your crack is paid for.
Yeah.
You can smoke at your own leisure.
Oh my God.
You can microdose your own crack. You don't have to go
Hey, y'all
full blown
want to come back
crackhead.
next week? Y'all free?
we can do it.
No, I'm for real. Cause this
What's
needs a
happening
part
next
2.
week? Oh, this right here? No,
That's what I'm saying.
This
No,
is what
we got
do.
a
That's what we
lot
do
of
all
talking
day.
to
We're
do.
gonna do
Yeah,
this.
that's
what I'm saying.
We're gonna
Yeah,
do
we
this
can
in the
hit on
car
the
all the
real
way back
topic
home
shit.
again.
Yeah,
Listen,
y'all
for
lit.
today,
Yeah.
I love this interview so much.
Yes.
It
Look,
may be my top.
this could have
it may
been
be
a
my
3-hour
top-
interview.
For real, definitely.
Facts.
But for today, tell the people where they can find you guys. All your social
'Cause
media
there's gonna be a
platforms.
part 2.
'Cause y'all, we gotta have y'all back.
back.
We will be back.
We're gonna talk spicy. This time
Y'all
it's
only
habanero.
the
We coming back with that ghost
second
paper.
Y'all will be number 2.
Coming back with that ghost pepper.
Let's get it.
real.
You
Y'all
can
thought
find me
habaneros was
at my name is TVM Killa, TVM Fam at TVM Fam on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever.
Yes.
But just type in TVM Killa, TVM Fam, you'll find me either way faithfully. Or if you just look through this
Fam forever. Fam
this
forever.
discography, though, you'll find me
Oh,
regardless.
yeah, you go on my page, you'll find him. You go on his page, you'll find me. I ain't even got to say shit now. He told you his page, but I'm gonna say it anyways. But I'm Dirty F White. That's all social media platforms. That's Snapchat. That's Instagram. That's Facebook. Lucky enough to get all the same domains. I don't know how the fuck that happened. Dirty F White on every. You can go to dirtyfwhite.com. Even literally, I got my whole blown website. You can experience my nothing single. That's probably the one thing I could plug if I could plug something.
Go ahead.
My new single is called Nothing. It's out. Speaking about blending genres, it's actually got gutturals, like metal, like at the end of it, like really, like it's rap all the way through. But then as it gets to the end, it's got a whole lot of guitars and it starts to gradually morph into this creature. Like by the time the end of the song comes, it's full blown screams. It's really intense. You gotta, if you like genre blending shit,
Yeah.
you're gonna like that. Which is that's all. I love that shit, bro.
I love
Taking
that.
it-
I'm definitely
mixing it
following
together.
y'all.
I
knew y'all was coming on, but
The
I
video
just-
is out. The video is out on my YouTube right now, just past 10K. Y'all go fuck with that. It
We beat the
stars-
president's ass.
Well, it's not. You keep saying the president. It's not the president. It's not supposed
That
to be
nigga
the
was trying
president.
to be president.
He could have been, but it stars my homeboy Brent Gaskins, and Brent Gaskins is somebody that you should look up. And that's one thing that I do want to plug. Brent Moore Gaskins, Amethyst on Fire TV. He's super dope. Dude was in Coming to America 2 and fucking Suicide Squad. I mean, he's a bona fide actor.
Wow.
Came and starred in the video. The video is like on some. It talks about ungratefulness. Coming back to, you remember our conversation earlier how we was talking about people that the bad energy. They don't do shit for themselves. We steered it towards politicians because I feel like politicians do that a lot. You know what I'm saying?
For America.
Quick political statement just in general. I'm not talking about red or blue or, you know what I'm saying, donkeys or elephants, whatever the fuck you fuck with. Politicians in general. Give me your votes. Give me some campaign money. Give me this. And they make all these promises. And then the motherfucker gets elected. It don't matter whether it's high or low. And it's up to them to what they actually do with that platform then at that point. And the majority of them fall short is my point. So the video itself is what would happen if a group of, I guess, insurgents, for lack of a better term, went and kidnapped a politician and made him change his mind about something. And so Brent came in to play the politicians. Brent came in to play the politician. He brought his home girl, Gigi Bell, to play his wife. We do a whole full-blown home invasion, dog. I mean, kick the door in, drag bro out. I mean,
I was
it's
watching
a
the
whole,
making
bro,
of it.
it's
I love
it's intense.
it.
Go
Watching
fuck
the
with it. It's
making.
intense.
I love it.
And it's really polarizing though.
Y'all had the mask on and shit.
Because
yeah.
we had a
Like
bunch of
purge.
presidential masks,
the
bro.
purge.
Like Hillary Clinton. You ever get your ass whooped by somebody in a Hillary Clinton mask? It
Right.
changes your whole perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, so anyhow, go fuck with
Tap
the video,
in,
bro.
tap
Go fuck
in.
with the
Tap
video.
in.
Yeah.
This man, on the other hand,
Absolutely.
preach. Tell him about preach real quick.
Yeah, no, like my project is completely utterly different. I wrote a whole album about the 7 spiritual laws of success,
Super deep.
hoping that like even if they didn't have to like read into the lyrics, they could at least get the vibes of what the music was about to actually get spiritual success for the rest of their lives. And I knew that wasn't good enough, so I actually ended up making a 7-day experience to go with
It's
the
ridiculous,
album
like,
for
it is-
free of charge.
It's awesome.
For free of charge.
Free game.
Free
'Cause Why
game.
not just spread happiness and
Jewels.
success to the world?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you build more people, like maybe the world might actually get better. Holy shit.
Oh,
Wow, right? It's
Talk
crazy.
spicy now. Talk
So
spicy,
So
gentlemen.
you can find that at tvmfam.com. You can start the experience.
That's the two
it's
places
free.
you want to go. TVMfam.com, dirtyfwhite.com. It's that
Thank
easy.
y'all
It's
for
that
coming
easy.
on.
Appreciate
This
y'all
was a
for
dope
coming.
ass
For real.
interview. I'm for real. If y'all are free next week,
Part 1 of 2.
we'll shoot another.
Part
We'll
2
shoot
or
another
3.
for real.
Or whenever.
Yeah, whenever.
Just hit me
We
up,
can
bro.
continue
It'll
to
be
say
my
that.
interview this time. You know what I
Just
mean?
hit me up.
Yeah,
I need
y'all
to get one.
switch seats.
We'll switch
Ooh.
seats. Yeah. Here's the
Perfect.
thing. You can grill me and ask me questions I really don't want to answer. Well, gladly.
I love that. I love
thank
that.
y'all.
Give 'em all the
For real.
spicy shit.
Yeah. Y'all know where to find us. TalkSpicy.tv, TalkSpicyTV on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of that. You know where to find us.
Hit that fucking subscribe button.
Please.
Yes.
Gang.
Bye.
Classy and nasty. Yeah, you know the deal, and they still live. Throwing $100 bills, and they still live.